Hello, today I'm going to be teaching you how to make this super easy headband thing. It's kind of complicated to explain. I have a video short explaining it, and I got to show you what it is, so I'm going to be showing you how to make it today. It is basically just a granny square design, but you just take away one of your little sides. So we're just going to get started here. I'm using a 4.5mm hook. It doesn't really matter what hook you use, it's just you do whatever you want. The first thing I'm going to do is start with a magic ring or magic circle, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Take 2 fingers, wrap it around once, twist your fingers like that. Oh, whoops. Hold up. There you go. So it makes like a cross. And then you're going to grab it, twist, and pull. So here's your little ring. You're just gonna like pop this out just to like even it out or whatever. And if this seems really choppy in the video, that's because like my phone sucks. So anyway, you have your ring here. So you are going to begin by chaining 6. I have not done this pattern in a pretty long time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So once you chain 6, you're going to do 3 double crochets in your loop. So a double crochet, you yarn over, you insert into your magic ring, pull up, pull through 2 loops, and then pull through the next 2 loops. You're going to do that two more times, so you have a total of 3. So in, pull up. If I'm doing that, that means like my yarn is on the bottom. Pull through 2 and pull through 2. One more. Go in, yarn over, pull up loops, pull through 2, and pull through 2. And now you're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. Now you're going to do 3 more double crochets in your magic ring. So you have to yarn over, pull through. Okay. Now yarn over, go in, pull up, pull through 2 loops, and then pull through 2 loops. So one more time. If you're a beginner crocheter, I do not really recommend this, but it is super easy. So now you have 2, and you're going to chain 3. You're going to do 3 more double crochets into the magic ring. If that like weird clicking noise, that's my ring. Okay. Alright, so you're just going to tug on your, ring here, the tail. So I'm actually going to forget that. After you chain your last 3, only do 2 double crochets. So I'm just gonna go back because you only need 2 actually. Again, I have not done this pattern in a pretty long time. So now you're going to find some like the 3rd or 2nd chain here in this, and you're just going to slip stitch into it. Okay. So you can pull your loop tight. Boom, now you got your little triangle. So I'm going to crochet over this tail. If you don't know how to do that or you don't want to do that, that's perfectly okay. You can just weave it in later. So we're going to do 3 double crochets into this. It's pretty repetitive. If you hear background noise, I am in my house. You're going to, okay, and so I'm going to do 3 double crochets into this first spot. There we go. Okay, let's just grab more yarn here. Right. It is a pretty repetitive pattern after you get started. If you guys want a more simplified version where I actually show you how to do like every stitch, like for beginners, I will probably do that too. So now that you have, oh, forgot one thing. Before you do your 3 double crochets, you are going, after you slip stitch, chain 6. I forgot to tell you that. Chain 6. So you're going to chain 6 every time you meet this one loop, every time you go. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So now 3 double crochets in here because I forgot that. Okay. Now you are going to chain 1, and see this next loop here? We're going to do 3 double crochets into that. So the basic stitches we're using here are double crochets, single crochets, slip stitches, and just regular chains. Okay, so that's 2, one more, 3. Again, I have a family, there's a bunch of background noise. So now we are going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. So you're just going to do 3 double crochets in the same spot. So 1, 2, 3. We are going to repeat this, and then chain 1. We're going to repeat this in the next one. So, yeah, it's 3 double crochets in here. All right, 2, 3. Okay, chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go back into here with 3 double crochets. Oh, whoops, dropped that one. There, oops, 2, so that's 2, so 1 more, and then chain 1 more time. So now we are going to go into this stitch right there. So we have the hole over here, and then that one we're going into. So we need to do 2 double crochets into there. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. Into here. This is my first long platform video, so it is probably gonna be horrible, but I hope you guys can actually learn something from it. So there's 2. Now we're going to look on our big chain right here, find the 3rd or 2nd, 4th, and then slip stitch into it. So this is our beginning. So actually this this is going to be my base color. So this is going to be this color right here. So you're going to do 2 whole, like 2 or 3 whole rows, however big you actually want it to be. For this one, I think I did 3, but I'm going to walk you through it again. So, and then for this other color, I'm going to be using this fall orange because it's fall. So yes, so this white is going to be my inside color right here. And then I'll teach you how to change colors too, and yeah, so I'm also going to teach you how to do more rows. So it's basically the exact same thing every single row. So you're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 double crochets in this big stitch right here. I try to slow it down for you guys because I'm a pretty fast crocheter, but 3, this is 3. Now on this first one, this first slot right here, you are just going to do 3 double crochets, and then you're going to chain 1 and go into the next one. You're not going to do another round into there, which will make sense when we get to here. So now there's going to be a gap in between these two, and the more you crochet, there's going to be more holes along to get to this. So now we're going to do 3 double crochets into this one. Okay. And we're going to chain 1. And then we're going to crochet into this one. 3 double crochets. Okay, now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to do 3 double crochets into the same stitch or gap. Right. That's 3. So basically we're going to do 3 double crochets on each end, and then we're going to only on these 2 ends, not on this one, and then chain 3 and then do 3 more in the same spots. So chain 1, go into this middle stitch here, do 3 double crochets, oops, those are my markers, chain 1, go into this corner stitch, you're going to do 3 double crochets, then you're going to chain 3, 1 second, okay, you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 more double crochets back in the same stitch. So I'm only going to be showing you guys how to do this a couple more times, I think, because we would be here all day if I showed you the whole thing, because it's basically just repeating every single stitch. Chain 1, go into the center here, this middle stitch, 3 double crochets, okay, chain 1, go into this one right under that loop, do 2 double crochets, right, 2 double crochets, and then we're going to slip stitch in this long chain here in whatever stitch you really want. Okay. So this is basically what you're going to be repeating for the middle. So I have one more row to get to that. So I'm just going to do that one row, and then I'll meet you back. I think it's one row. Could be more, but I'm pretty sure it's one. Then I'll meet you back. Okay, so I finished with that one row. This is going to be a little smaller than the original because I'm using a different weight of yarn. So it's going to be a little smaller, but that's okay. So we're going to stick our scissors. Leave a pretty good amount so we can weave in the ends. So I did not chain any after I slip stitched. So now we're going to take our new color. Oh, hold on. Right? We're going to, like this, we're going to take it through that hole. And this is the one that's touched my ball of yarn, so we're just going to chain like that, and then we can pull the white string too. Then we're going to chain, so that was already one chain, so we're going to chain 6 like usual. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now we are going to repeat that whole process for as many rows as you want. I did probably 4 rows, 4, 3, however many rows you want. Like I said, I did 4 rows of that. So it's basically the same thing over and over. If you need to look at that for reference, just skip it back and you'll get it. So I'm going to meet you back when I'm done with these 4 rows. And then after the 4 rows are done, you're going to add this color again for 1 row. Then I'll show you how to attach the straps. So I'll be right back. I'm back. So I'm actually going to make this for my little cousin. She's 4. So I'm just going to do, I just did 1 row and then I'm going to switch back to the white. So I'll teach you how to do that in a minute. I'm going to do 1 more row and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now we are going to leave a little tail so we can weave it in. Cut it. Take our other color yarn. I don't know if you saw it last time, so we're going to go like this. Oh, whoops. And then grab those. Whoa, where'd it go? Right here. So then we're just, it's being difficult. Go like that, pull it through, then take the one that's attached to your ball of yarn and go like that. So, sorry, that was my brother. Okay. So now I'm going to meet you back when I do this whole white row, and then I'll show you how to make the straps. So I'm just going to show you how to fasten off. Now that I think about it, this actually is going to be bigger than her head since she's so little. So you're just going to chain 1 after your slip stitch, chop, and pull. Just like that. Okay. So with the straps, you are going to, or I don't know if they're called straps. So this is your starting line. It's going to look like this is the middle. It's going to look a little different than the other ones. It's going to look different. So you're going to make that the where it goes down your head. So this is going to be the straps are, so it's going to go like that. And then this is the back of your head where that goes. So with the straps, you're going to make a slip knot. And you're just going to chain however many you think is good for the strap length. So I don't know how many I'm going to do. I'm going to do it behind the camera just so it's easier for me. So I'm going to do, well, I wouldn't count them. I feel like that would be too much work. Hold on 1 second. I'm just going to do a pretty decent amount. And then I'm going to make the second one like the same length. So they're nice. So it needs to meet behind your head so it can tie. So I'm going to do that length. You can see it's pretty long. And now you're going to attach it in here. You can find a stitch or you can just insert it into the whole loop. I think I'm just going to do that. And you're going to go like this. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. I'm just going to pull that one through there like a slip stitch. And you are going to chain and then cut. So this you're going to have a bunch of, and pull. You're going to have a bunch of things to weave in, it seems. And I will meet you back when I'm done weaving. Well, not weaving, but I'm done making the straps. Because I'm not doing the weaving right now, that takes too long. So now we are, well, I am almost done. I just need to weave in my ends, but that is it. Sort of like that on your head. Again, I do have a video that has a picture of this in it. So you'll see what it looks like on their head. But thank you guys for watching, for following along if you did, and make sure to give it a like. Thank you. Bye.